Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another great webisode here on the Life Coach Television Network. I'm Russ Terry, and today I'm going to give you my top 5 tips to be a great leader. Is that what you aspire to be? I hope so. All right, here we go. Number 1, so you know the golden rule, do unto others as you would have done unto you. Well, there's actually something better. It's called the platinum rule. Do unto others as they want done unto them. You see, because the golden rule, do unto others as you would have done unto you, assumes that they want to be treated like you want to be treated, and that's not always the case. People are different. So as a leader, you need to really get to know your people so that you know how they want to be treated, and you can treat them individually like they want to be treated. Got it? All right. Number 2. It's very important to know introverts versus extroverts. So me, I'm an extrovert. I'm the life of the party. I'm always raising my hand in meetings, offering my input. But as a leader, you need to know who the introverts are on your team, because if not, you'll always let the extroverts answer and the introverts will never get to say anything. And very often, the introverts have the answer figured out before us extroverts because we figure things out as we're talking. So what you may want to do as a leader, once you're aware of who the introverts are, is when you ask for answers, feedback, etc., say, Danielle, what do you think? Let's say Danielle's the introvert, and that way it gives Danielle a chance to answer without being overshadowed by the extroverts. All right, tip number 3, upward feedback. So getting feedback from the people that work for you. Now, I'm not saying ask them, how am I doing? Because that sounds insecure, and you don't want to be insecure as a leader. You want to be confident. But you do want to ask them, what can I do to make this a better experience for you? See how I worded that? Doesn't that sound a lot better? That way you're getting feedback from them on how to make your organization, the department, etc., even better. All right, tip number 4. There was a Harvard Business Review blog a number of months ago about the sandwich method of feedback that's very popular. The sandwich method says, give them something great, then tell them what they need to improve, and then end with something great. Well, here, we don't like to eat sandwiches. No, but in all seriousness, the HBR blog said that in the sandwich method, that gives feedback to people all the same way, and not everybody should get the same feedback. If somebody's doing an excellent job, don't put in there negative or constructive feedback just for the sake of doing it. On the flip side, if somebody's doing a terrible job, then you wouldn't want to start with something positive, have some bad feedback in the middle, and then end with something positive, because that's not the real story of their feedback. So don't use the sandwich method. All right, and tip number 5 is also on feedback. Make sure it's timely. If somebody's doing something that they need to improve, you need to share it with them as soon as possible so you can be a great leader and they can be a great employee. All right, those are my top 5 tips on leadership. If you want to have an additional discussion with me on them, send me an email, russ@russterrylifecoach.com. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.